Well, welcome to day 2 of our weekend. I don't know what we're going to do today. I think we're going to maybe take a ride out that way. Sure. Go look at some maybe some old buildings, things like that. Hang out with us. Have some fun. I'm smelling lunch. What are we having for lunch? Wife just said stay out of there, but what's in here? Oh, yeah. Cooking some hot dogs. All right, well, we found a thing. Let's look at it. We've got some sort of ruins. I doubt this was a building, probably more water storage. And I'm going to guess water storage because next to it is what looks to me like a very old well. We're going to try not to fall in it. It goes pretty far. Yeah. Can't see the bottom. There's too much shade. But looks to me like this is probably a well. Just, because there's a, pipe and apparently a bird. Anyway, what do y'all think it is? Put it in the comments. I think it's some water storage. Welcome to Wells Cabin. We're just going to go take a look because every time we've been here, all the windows and doors have been sealed shut. This is the first time we've seen it where it's opened up. So let's go take a look. Come on. Well, don't be shy. Come on. Let's go around the outside first. All these windows on the hinges, but these were all screwed shut last time we came in here. And that's a big giant block. It says respect it. We do. There used to be a bed there. And, you know, somebody's cozy little, you know, lounger door. It's kind of cool. This is built into the side of the hill, like this, where we're going to be at roof level here. And the roof doesn't look too bad. Might be able to survive a rainstorm in there. All right, more windows. All right, well, let's head inside and be our first time coming inside. Hopefully there's enough light. Probably not. We'll go slow. Here we go. Oh, it's a little dark. We'll just move. I'll get it on the way out. You know, I just put all of my extra stickers in my back of my geocache. I could have put one in here. Ah, well. Nice bench. This actually is a pretty decent cabin. There's a vacuum cleaner, you know, so you can vacuum the cement floor. It's actually nice and cool in here. Some hooks for hanging things. Wonder why I see these all over. I don't know what they're for. You can see these windows. See, they've got foam sealant. You're not taking those windows open. Some drawings. Yep. The table. I like this. There's a hammer, and it says we nailed it. That's pretty cool. And a really nice fireplace. I mean, it looks like it gets smoky in here, but that's a nice little fireplace. Oh, that's nice. Maybe I need to make something like this. Look at this. Stock family. Hitting the trail since 1995, and they've got a sign and some things. That's really neat. There's a door. Hoping it's not just some creepy thing. There's a helmet. And, you know, you typically will find some booze bottles in these cabins. Now, granted, these all look empty, except that one. Nope, it's empty. Hand sanitizer. You're going to need that in the desert. And somebody left their trash in here and some shoes.
There's a lot of brooms.
A lot of brooms. Yep.
And
here's a door.
Sign-in log over here.
Can crusher. That's neat. Oh, this just goes outside. But there's another room back here that we saw when we walked around it. There's a horseshoe for good luck. And ow, I just hit my head, and I'm almost too wide for that. This must be just a storage shed. It's open, and there's a barbecue grill in here. It's a bit dank in this little room here, but this must be a little storage shed. Well, we'll leave that be. Sure. Back through the tiny doorway we go. There we go. All right, let's shut it back. Well, can we do it? How do you work this thing? There it goes. There we go. Now it's closed. Oh, excellent. We found a sign-in book.
Yeah, this looks like mostly 2021.
Some pictures.
I saw some 23s. Yeah, some 23s.
Yeah, so some recent sign-ins. Is there any blank places?
There's a few. 2022, 2023 in this one.
Smells kind of weird in here.
Smells like fire.
Kind of thinking it smells like rat poop. Today's the 22nd. I had to figure that out earlier. Yep. Good Germs Off-Road Adventures. Yep. We were here and we looked at it. Well, we've checked this out. There's a few interesting things outside that we're going to go look at. And oh, we found a snake. Wife just about had a heart attack. It looks like the non-poisonous variety, but let's have a look at him. I'm going to zoom in. There he is. Can you see him there? Here, let's make it longer so I don't have to get so close. Yeah, here we go. Where are you, little fella? His face is behind the bench. Whoops.
Probably because I just scared
There
the
we go.
holy life out of him.
Yeah. Let's come around this way and we can have a look at him. Oh, there he's, his little face. Right. There he is. Yeah, that's the non-poisonous kind.
You can get a good view of him over here too. He's moving.
Well, I got his face over here.
Here's his body over here.
Yeah, he's inching my way along the door. Anyway.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't have a rattle.
No.
Oh, here's his head. Hi. Hello.
Yeah. Remember I was telling you all earlier, you got to watch out for snakes, especially in the springtime. And this young little snake, he's been doing pretty good. Oh, there he is. He's saying hi. All right. Let's just go on and get out of here and leave him be. We'll keep an eye on him, though, as we come out, because he's just kind of in our path. Oh, I see you peeking. You're peeking, dude. Quickly. Okay, that's one of us out. He looks like he's going up under the bench, so we're going to scoot. Yeah, let's just take one more look to make sure. I don't want to irritate him. Even though he's non-poisonous, doesn't mean I want him to bite me. But we're going to go ahead and, now that he's coming across there, we're just going to go ahead and scoot on out the door. Now that we're outside, built by Wells, 1932, right there. All right, now that we've dealt with the local wildlife, we're going to look at some of the more interesting things we found out here. For any of you, Toyota Prius fans, got a good deal on a, slightly used, apparently Prius here. Yep. This definitely wasn't here last time we came, but this is, some of it. Yeah. And then back there's a car that I think I've seen here every time we've been out here. I think it's an old Crown Vic, but I think the last time I saw it, it was up on its side. Let's go look and see if it is that same old Crown Vic. Yeah. If you're into cars and things, you can kind of tell this at one point was, in fact, a Crown Victoria. You can tell by the doors. Sure, I just made that up. Anyway, there you go. A couple of cars. Good values. I'm sure you could just come up here and take them. I don't think anybody would mind. Let's head back down to the cabin and scoot on to the next thing. Looking back at this Prius, there's a fire extinguisher. I'm going to say it didn't work. Car still burned down. Well, we've made it to the ruins of Tin Shack, but before that, let's watch the wife come down a hill. Yep, she came down a hill. So I've mentioned this as the ruins for Tin Shack, and unfortunately, it's for a very specific reason, and that reason is that used to be it. You know, we've been here and did a little videoing years ago. I'll put it, you know, we'll show some of that right now probably. But you can see we walked through the entire shack. It was called the Tin Shack because, well, you know, it was made out of tin, sure. But yeah, we did a walkthrough of it, and then not long after that video was uploaded to YouTube, a comment came up that said, "Too bad it's gone." So we made another ride out here, and on that trip, what we found was a pretty astonishing, actually. When we came back after we heard that it was destroyed, you can see it's a bit of a mess, and there's some of the building there. But it looked like an explosion had happened. The entire ground was just, there was wood, just debris everywhere, like it had exploded. And I don't really know what happened to it, but you can see there's still quite a bit of debris left from it, from when it used to be here. But it was wooden, but all the sides, the roof, all of it was tin. And it was a pretty neat little structure. It was actually pretty well kept. So I don't really know what happened. I don't know if the BLM destroyed it due to, you know, vandals, or if actual vandals destroyed it. But something tells me it may have been vandals. I see a lot of scorched timber on the ground still, and it's been years. And even the ground there, you can tell it's scorched and been burned. And just the way the place looks, it really looks to me, unfortunately, like vandals are probably the cause. And there was even a shower. Look, there was even a shower, and there's the drain. This was a pretty neat cabin, you know. It had water, I believe. I think that's where we had water coming in there. Probably getting it from a spring or something up in there. Probably not. I just made that up. Somebody's built a fire ring here, so people are probably still coming up here and camping, but you can see it's just an absolute mess out here. And it's been this way for a few years now. Still never figured out what that is. It's been there. I think it may have been a bunk bed made out of pipes. But anyway, it's an amazing place up here. The view from the cabin would have been pretty neat. You get to look down a, you know, a little bit of a view of the lake bed, and that's facing out towards the Calico area. And we came down that hill there. It's a little shortcut from the road that's a little up on the hill there, but this is the actual road that comes up to Tin Shack. And oh, look, here's more of Tin Shack. Wow. I guess this is most of the building here. You can see it just scattered all down this little valley here. But this was the road that brought you in. And actually, I see a buggy coming up the road. Anyway. Well, that's what was Tin Shack. And not sure where we're going to go next. We're going to get ready to scoot and find something else to look at. right, so we found us some cabins, or structures, or whatever. Let's have a look. And then there's a couple more that way we'll check out too. The wood on this thing is really kind of pretty. There's a little chase lounge, I guess. Porch. Look at this nice porch. We'll walk around the outside of it. I think the back of it's open, which is kind of strange. By the way, look at the view of all of these Joshua trees and just the green. It's just amazing. Anyway, let's get back to looking at this here cabin thing. Oh, most of the back is still here. It's not stepping any. There's a hole there. Not stepping that. Anyway, yeah, this was nice. This is probably not as old as some of the stuff out here. It had a little cable TV. So somebody had a satellite cable TV, so there was electricity here at one point. Sure. Has rooms. It's new enough that they use drywall. Last time we walked into a cabin today, we ran into a snake, so we're being careful. There was a shower. Wow. Here's a door. Should we open it? I'm a little scared. No. Bedroom with some beds. We'll leave that alone. And it looks like here's just the rest of the back wall. Anyway, there's a couple of more cabins down there. We're going to go check those out. I wonder, was this little shack used to house a worker on the property? Or was it used for something really cool like a guard shack that housed an alien security guard? That might explain the random boat left on the road. Anyway, entering on the left, we found what looks like a garage, or what's left of one anyway. I'm thinking it was used to store the alien security guard's security patrol UFO vehicle. Sure. We noticed a cement slab on the backside of the property. I'm thinking it was the landing pad for the UFO, or it could have just been the foundation for another little building that has since fallen down. The main house, it's seen better days. I was gonna go ahead and explore it until we noticed the roof and the west-facing wall. They were both collapsing. I think it's better to explore this one from a distance, like by Bluetooth. Well, we didn't notice this on the way in, but this must have been some sort of orchard or a farm, because, all the rows of trees, they're still there. Got me thinking. I was imagining the owner's children running around through the orchard, playing tag or hide and seek with the alien security guard's kids. Well, let's go ahead and move on. I don't want to wait around too long, and on top of that, all this talk about alien security guards and UFOs, it's really kind of got me creeped out. Well, we've wrapped up riding today, and it's it's supper time, and I smell something burning on the barbecue. What is it? Hmm. Yep. What's in here? Oh, yes. Well, that's going to do it for this weekend. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope y'all had a good time. I know we did, and if you wouldn't mind terribly, do the whole like, subscribe, all those things. It really, really does help. In the meantime, we'll see you later. Man, now we got to clean all this up.